Hi everybody, welcome to Mudgirl Pottery. Today I'm going to talk about how to make sets. Very often we'll say that a set is just something, a whole series of items that are all glazed the same. You can make anything a set, but we want to make shapes that are exactly the same or as close to exactly as we can, having the same profile, the same thickness, using the same clay. That's what we would consider a set. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple of tips that I have that I think are really important. Okay. So a lot of people who know me know that I absolutely hate wedging. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at teaching it. So I choose to skip it. What's awesome about getting clay from a supplier and not making your own is that it usually comes in this great block. This is honey brown, chestnut brown clay. I never remember which nut it is, from Standard. I'm a big fan of this. The consistency of this clay is very similar to the 112, which is a light brown speckle. This has just a little bit more color to it, but it kind of throws the same way. I like when my clay is not too soft. So sometimes if the clay comes from the factory a little too soft, I'll make the balls and let them sit for the desired amount of hours until it's the consistency that I want. But what's great about these blocks is they come completely wedged. So if you were to cut a piece off, hopefully you won't see any air bubbles. Now, is that completely reliable? No, but very rarely do I have an issue. I have more issue when I try and wedge clay. So what I like to do is I like to cut cubes out of my block of clay that is close to a circle. So I don't want to cut bricks out, because then bricks are going to cause me to need to fold them or to stack them. And that means I have to wedge them in. Hashtag hate wedging. So I'm going to look for 1.25 pound balls. So I want to cut my clay straight down here about 3 to 4 inches, and then I will cut down here and cut down here. Now, what's awesome about this cube right here is it's super close to a ball. So if I can get this to 1 pound 4 ounces, then I can just kind of beat it into a ball without wedging. So I'm really big on using pounds and ounces because I'm American, and grams are not anything my brain can think of. So what I'm aiming for is 1 pound 4 ounces. The most important thing you learn here is that there's 16 ounces in a pound. Who knew math was going to be important? So I'll set the scale at 0, weigh that. Now this is 1 pound 10 ounces. Really quick. I am not going to take my fingers and scrape them off like that. I am going to use my wire tool to cut off slices. And because I want it close to a ball, I'm not going to cut off this end. I'm going to cut off this end. All about making things easy. Take off this slice, 1 pound 6, 1 pound 4. Now, hey Mel, if I do 1.5, 1.3, will it make a difference? Yes. Once you get proficient in growing that same shape, you're going to be using all of your clay in your pot. If you do 1 pound 3, 1 pound 6, I promise you that could be a good 1/2 inch on the height of your pot. We're trying to aim for something that's all the same size. We want to work with our muscle memory so that we can consistently throw the same pot over and over. So try and be as precise as possible. This way you also know what your goals are. You know that 1.4 ounces is going to get you a 6-inch cylinder. 1.3 ounces is going to get you a 4-inch cylinder. Those are your goals to try and get better at everything you're doing. So once you go ahead and you have this cube, watch this. Use the palm of your hand to make it into a ball. No wedging, no folding. Now, would I do this with a giant ball? Probably not. I would probably wedge it a little, just get those clay grains going in the right direction, make it easy for you to cone up and easy for you to center. But you know what? I am all about the cube into the ball. Now, I don't actually make a ball. I make sort of your Yukon Gold avocado shape. So I'm going to go ahead and make 8 of these. Actually, I'm going to make 9 because I want 8 of them. What you're going to learn is that your first one is never the one you keep. Stay tuned.